Alright, folks, this is 7th Syndicate, and, I'm playing StarCraft 2. I'm actually not playing, I'm watching a recording of me play, because I played online, and I did a game that I really want to record. I am Terran right here. I did pretty well, and I was amazed, and I had a fun time playing the game. So I decided to, after the fact, to record it and put it online. So as you can see, my partner is the guy who's red and says "Rush, please." He's Zerg, and our enemies are Protoss. So I said I'll try because I really haven't played this game too much, so I wasn't sure. And I tell him that right here that I haven't played the game too much. But if you watch, I'm going to do it from my point of view. So if you watch me right here, actually I'm just going to go to my player camera and let you watch what I actually did. I had fun doing this. I like StarCraft 2. I've only had it for like a day, not even, and it's pretty fun. I do At times you'll see me sit around a lot, not spend a lot of money, but later on in the game I will spend so much money that I actually can't keep up with my resources because my ally wanted to rush. So, yeah. Let's see if I can get this out of the way. Yep, sorta. Got the little time limit thing out of the way. Well, not time limit, but time span thing out of the way, which is what I was looking for. So, what I essentially do is I build barracks and I pump out troops to attack, and I do not upgrade my troops at all. But if you watch my mini map, you can see how you can see what my ally is doing. He uses overlords as kind of a scout to see if they're in one of the two positions, and then he finds out where they actually are, and you'll see what he does after that. But yeah, it's yeah. Um. So. Do. About 3 minutes in and I have my first barracks done, which really isn't incredible. I probably could have done it faster, but what's this? Oh well. I did not know I could do that. Anyway, so if I click back onto my camera, you can see what I'm doing. It was definitely something that I've never done before, and it was fun. One of my first games online too, so really fun. If you watch my other video, I am actually not online. I'm versing AI, and I said that I probably wouldn't put one up of me online because I sucked, but I tried online more than once. I lost a few games, and that really wasn't fun. I didn't even notice he said that during the game. But anyway, so that was fun playing against the AI, but I really wanted to play against people. Started playing against people, really sucked, went back to AI, and now I'm here again playing with people on this one, and I actually win, and I'm going to speed up a little. And it says our allies are being attacked. Oh, well, if it was on my camera the whole time, you would have seen that I did check out what was happening. Always do. It keeps going off my camera, and I don't know why. But yeah, I basically just sit here and wait for things to happen because my population's full, and I tried to build more SCVs to get more gas, and I was like, what? Why won't I? Then I realized I had only built one supply depot, so that kind of screwed me over. But yeah. Oh. I unlinked from my camera again. Built the supply depot. If you haven't played this game and you're thinking about getting it, you should totally stop watching this video and get it, because it's awesome. Now, if you don't like the look of it, from my perspective, go watch other people play. Go watch the pros play a little and see that it's totally awesome. And I think I'm gonna point something out that I didn't notice before. And one of the reasons I didn't notice it is because my ally didn't care to point out that our enemy had set up right inside our base, and I didn't notice it until way later on in the game when I was trying to build a second base to mine resources right there, and it kept getting blown up. So I kept wasting 400 resources for it to get blown up because I was paying more attention to attacking my enemy's base with my units than I was to build my own base building for me to get resources to build the units I was losing, because I did lose a lot of units. So here I just keep trying. Those add-on completes are the reactors for my barracks, so it gives me a queue of 8. For those of you who don't know, it gives me a queue of 8 and allows me to build 2 units at a time, so I can, it's like having 8 barracks. Essentially, is how it builds out anyways. And I built another barracks after that, but I never got anywhere with it. I was going to research shield for them so they'd have more hit points, but by the time I even got to do it, the game was basically over. But as you can see on my minimap, my ally had built a resource over next to their base and is keeping them up on their platform. Which I don't know why they didn't build units to attack him. Seems he kept going up there. Maybe they just didn't dare to check. But BMS Soft loses right here. I think he only had one base and he wasn't really doing anything. I wasn't really sure. But it takes me for my ally to get up the ramp at the other guy, because he has a bunch of cannons in front, and my ally doesn't go near him. And here I'm sending 8 Marines at a time over to my ally's little supply base there, while building a bunch of supply depots so I can continuously build men and not have to worry about the population being maxed out. And there are my Marines. Marines are really good in this game, in my opinion. Maybe other people don't think of it that way, but Marines and medevacs work great with Marines. And Marauders, my friend pointed out to me, Marauders are great too. And he does have a point, because Marauders, though can't attack air, are really good against vehicles. And medevacs just keep healing. And there's a barracks I was building. So, yeah, and I don't know why I didn't notice it there. My camera was focused on it, too. Maybe I really wasn't paying attention. I really need to learn to pay attention, I guess. Oh, he was flaring something over at my enemy's base, and I kept... I thought he was trying to tell me to attack. I really don't know what he was trying to get at, but my Marines were right there, so I honestly didn't understand. And the conversations can sometimes be a little stupid between allies, in my opinion. But he goes around and he goes in the back door while I send my Marines against that wall of cannons that they have, because they decided that they'd try and turtle. But as you're about to see, turtling in this game won't work ever. It's not gonna work unless you have 100 times the resource of your opponent and 100 times the troops of your opponent. You're not gonna win. Defending won't work. So here we go. Send them up the hill. And yeah, so that's what the cannons really do to my infantry. Almost nothing. I lose a few, but I get right up onto the platform, and my ally comes right from behind, right there, and that's basically what happens there. I mean, it's not. I get a little bit ways onto the platform before I lose all my Marines, and it kind of too is because I leave them right here. My ally does help me win a little because those Zealots probably would have ripped my Marines apart. But Alios left the game, but his partner hadn't, even though his partner had already lost his main base. So, I guess he was controlling his partner or something, I don't know. It's really weird, but it just goes on like this for a while. And I asked him if he was happy because he wanted to rush in the first place. So I think it's just because he didn't want to have to deal with a longer game. Though longer games aren't always bad. In my opinion, sometimes they can be kind of fun, but sometimes they can be really annoying because after a while your opponent just spams, and spamming is never fun. What were the... Anyways. And if you see my Marines, exploding into thin air and blood, well, definitely part of the game. Alright, so I'm gonna fast forward here because I'm really not doing anything. I just built a bunch of infantry, and then I go back over to see that all my infantry is getting slaughtered. My ally is doing really nothing, so I select those infantry, and I move them up onto the platform. I'm gonna move a little bit faster, because there's not really much to go through on this. It's basically the end already. But yeah, the second player quit when we went up the ramp. Oh, I know what I was doing. I moved all my troops over to there. That voice is gonna tell me what's going on all the time. I think I went to research the shield right there, and then was wondering why my base hadn't been built, and I stayed right here, and I figured out pretty quick why my base wasn't built. So I tried to build some Marines to deal with that, but I just went up this platform to help my ally, and after that, the second player leaves, and that's really the end of the battle. There's not really much else to it. Yep, it's almost over. Just fight through those towers. And I think right now as he leaves. Nope. So yeah, if you haven't played it, you should get it. You should play it. It's a fun game. It's great. Don't forget, it's really great. And there's my first ever. Victory on StarCraft 2. Woohoo! See you guys next time.